Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I am here today. I'm going to start on my cover for my Fairy Whispers journal, and so excited to get to play with those wonderful papers and everything. So super excited for today. So we're just going to do a little mixed media play with this journal cover. First, I want to say hi and hugs to my Blue Fern peeps. Hi and hugs to Susan, Anne, Jen, and Michelle. Thank you for including me in the little Blue Fern family. And we will just get started. I will be putting all of these videos that have to do with the Blue Fern Fairy Whispers journal will be in the description box. What am I saying? No, in the playlist Blue Fern Studios. So this one will also be in Mixed Media Monday. So I've cut these, and I'm noticing that I didn't cut well. So this one's a good size. This one's a little bit big. So I am just going to trim that on my big trimmer behind me. Just one moment. Okay. We took care of that in a quick hurry. Yep, that had to come off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this journal is going to be one of the three rings, like this, the three rings. And so on this side, I want to, this is going to be the front. We're going to call this the front. I want to peel back some layers here, if I can get a start. Wow. This is some good cardboard. There we go. There we go. Just gonna kind of randomly peel it back. I'm okay with keeping the corners because that'll just give it a little more strength. So I'm, as you can see, not super careful about it. Kind of in here, I would like to keep somewhat as it is because we'll put our focal image and stuff there. But I'm just going to let the cardboard decide kind of where it tears. And and I'll probably do the back as well like this. Okay, that's a funny spot where it's right where the corrugation is. I don't know if I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. Just using this little awl to try and peel away a little bit. Some random peels right now. I'd like to come this way if we can. Ooh, yeah, like that. That's good. And then I think I'll leave this as is. I think that might be pretty good for the front cover. And then I'm going to do the back cover a bit as well. Let's see. So the back cover is going to be this way. So this is the edge that we can peel a little bit. Let's see. I don't want it to peel at the corners necessarily. Oh. So hope you're all having a great day, getting some crafting in yourselves. I I am going great gangbusters because I am trying my darndest to get as many videos on for you guys as I can before I take a little trip. Oh, wow. I'm getting a good bit here. Okay. Well, we're going to call that the back. Okay. So, punching the holes, I'd like to do that just to get, just to have an idea of where they're going to be. Okay, so this is a 9-inch, 9 by 6 is what I'm doing. So I want one hole at 4.5. And maybe one hole at maybe 1 1/4. And if we go this way, let's see, like that, 1 1/4 is about right here. Okay, I don't know. We'll see how my hole punch does. It's been a little finicky. So we'll see how we do. Let's just, oh yeah. Ah, perfect. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Oh boy. Oh boy. I might have, oh yeah, there we go. Might have celebrated too soon. Okay. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is just line these up and draw my circles. There we go. I haven't done one of these types of journals since I did my bird waltz journal, and I absolutely had a blast doing it, and am excited to do this one kind of in the same style. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of those out of there. Those are big old fat holes. Okay. There we go there. So that's done. Now, what I would like to do is take, let's see, we can get rid of that and the pencil. And I'd like to take some gesso and just kind of sporadically gesso here and there. And we'll see how my gesso is. It's probably thick and goopy. I'm just gonna daub it on my thing here, and then just this is a kind of a disgusting, nasty brush that I let dry out, but it's real stiff, and so it's kind of good for just doing the randomness. So fun. I'm so excited to be working on this journal. I don't know if I'll get a whole lot done before I go see my daughters, but I thought we'd try and get a bit of a start, at least play with the cover a bit. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, let's do the front. And I'm thinking some of this is going to be covered, but I don't know what yet because I don't know what I'm doing on it yet. No plan. We're going to see where it takes us. Sometimes that's just the most fun, isn't it? Just to have yourself a play and see where you end up. Okay. Just use up the rest of my paint here. Okay. So I'm putting that brush in water. Whether or not I remember that I did and take it out, it's a whole nother thing. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to let that dry. And while that is drying, I want to age up these rings. They're much too perfect. So I am going to grab just 1 second. Let's see, where are those? I'm going to grab a couple of blank tags. And I'm going to do this on top of the tags because then as we drip and drop and stuff, it'll be on these tags and make a bit of a background for them too. Okay, I have my alcohol inks here. Actually, no, these are distress stains. Oh, where's my alcohol inks? 1 second, talk amongst yourselves. Where are you? Oh my gosh. Sheesh. Wow. Isn't that crazy? You guys, I can't find them. I cannot find my alcohol inks. Where would I have put those? They should be with my mixed media stuff, but I don't know. Well, let's try this distress stain and see what happens. I usually age these up with alcohol inks, but how weird is that? I don't... Oh, they're right there. Right in front of my face. Just 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. They really were. They were right in front of my face. Okay, I am going to use oregano. I think I'm going to use a little stream. And might use a little terracotta. We might go with pesto and rust too, but let's just see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just drippy droppy this stuff kind of on spots of these rings. And I'm going to try and avoid the clasp and the hinge because it tends to make it a little sticky. So we'll just avoid that part. She's like, well, we will, she says as it runs down into the hinge. Okay, that's okay. I can dab it a bit and maybe get it off of there. Okay, so then let's do a little blue. Okay, and then, oh, don't forget this one. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit of the terracotta and try to hit the spots that we missed. Really probably better to let this dry in between, but I don't mind if it runs together because I'm not going for a certain color. I'm just going for aged. I sometimes forget, like it's been a long time since I did this on video, and I sometimes forget, you know, that I have new people that haven't seen all these different techniques and stuff, and I need to revisit them every now and again. So we're revisiting right now. Okay, let's see. Where it's a little spotty, I'll just add that. Might add a little more of this right about here. Kind of clouding up. I think we're going to get a little rain. I don't know if it's raining out there. I can't see that it is, but that would be glorious because it is so dry here. Oh, scary dry. Okay. So let that dry for a second. And then I'm going to flip them over. Maybe I'll grab my tweezers. Trying not to get it all over my hands, but you know, it could happen. Easier said than done. Okay. So now let's go back. I'm going to do a little red here and there. Some of it runs around, but there's still some pretty good spots that don't have anything, so we'll just add a little something. We'll add a little something. Okay. I can't believe I couldn't see these. They were seriously right in the front. Oh, man. Some days I worry about myself. Okay. And we'll do this. And all the spots don't have anything. And I really am okay with a little bit of silver shining through too. That's just going to give it all the more personality, you know. Okay. So we're going to let those dry. This is going to be fun to use one day. Maybe I'll use some of it in this journal. I think it's the right colors. Get myself a new one. Start over. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. And we're going to pull these kind of aside. May end up using these tags in this journal too. Who knows? And I'm getting good spots on this, which is great because that is our... This will be made into a drop paper art journal later on. Okay, so now I think I want to distress this a bit. Okay, I am going to use walnut stain because I want it to be a little darker. On while I find out. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I couldn't find my sponge. Look at my sponge. I has a paper clip embedded in it. Jeez. Okay. Okay, I just want this kind of on the edges. Crumbs, crumbs, crumbs everywhere. Okay. Okay. Well, happily, we're done with that because that's a mess. Ugh, let me get rid of that if I can. Okay. I have my Victorian Velvet Distress Oxide, and I'm going to see. Ooh, isn't that nice? Shows up a lot more than I thought it would. I put a lot of oomph into that and maybe didn't need to. Okay, yes, I like that. Move my rings up a little bit. Okay. All right. So then there is that. So that is drying. And meanwhile, we are going to think about doing a little embossing on this. So I want to look at what stamps I have to work with from the Fairy collection. So these are all stamps. Nope, not that one. Okay. So I have the fairies. I have this flower. I have this and this fairy. I want bits. I don't want a whole bunch. I think I'm going to use this one here, which these are Whispering Magnolias. So I think I'll use that one. And we'll see how this goes. So what I'm going to do is with some gold embossing, we're going to do another layer of embossing here. Okay, so do I have just kind of looking around to see if I had a big acrylic block for that. I really don't think I have a big one. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do without. Maybe what I'll do is leave it on there. Yeah, I'll just leave it on here. Okay. Just kind of want to make sure that's dry. Okay. Okay, let's do this thing. Quit procrastinating and get her done. All right, so we're going to just put the Versamark on there. And I'll just go like this. Do some more. Put that kind of right there. One more, just for good measure. Looking at it to see. Okay, let's go for it and see what we get. Oh, I didn't grab my heat tool either. I thought I was prepared, but apparently not. Not very well. Kind of heavy in a couple places, so I'm just trying to brush it off a little here and there. I don't want to brush off too much. It's a delicate operation. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get the really, truly making a mess heat tool at the ready. Let me grab that and plug her in. All right. Takes it a minute to kind of heat up, but the one thing I love about this Ranger heat tool is it's quiet. You know, I can still talk to you guys over the top of it, and I tell you, some heat guns are, my other one that I have is just obnoxiously loud. So this is good. I'm not supposed to be doing this on my mat, little bubble. So I've been told. Ooh, that as it's drying is becoming more subtle, which is happy. Yeah. Do you see that? How it's lightening up? Ooh, I like it. I like it. Takes a minute. Sorry about that, but you know, part of the process, isn't it? Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm liking how this is coming out here. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So there it is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now let's do the back. Well, I guess I'll just go for it. Let's see, where's my stamp? Right here. Okay. want to put some kind of on here too. Okay, let's see how we did. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. We'll get to heating that. I'm not as worried about getting more off of there as I was on the other one, because I see how light it kind of ends up once it's heated. And then we're going to find ourselves a stamp to do a little ink stamping on it too. I just really want to speed this process up, and there's no speeding it up. It takes as long as it takes for the embossing powder to melt. Patience is a virtue, not one that I normally possess much of. Let's see, I think that's pretty good. Okay. So that will be the back. All right. Now, clean up on aisle 7. Ugh. There's nothing tidy about mixed media art, which is one of the things I love about it, because you know me, I tend to be kind of the tidy crafter, and it makes me not be. So I like that. Like to be pushed out of where I'm comfortable. Okay. Okay, so we're done with this. We're done with this. Done with that. And done with the stamp pad. Okay, set those over there. Get them out of our road. Ugh. Okay. So now we've got this, and I'm loving it. Okay. Oh, I should clean off my stamp. Get the first fine off of there. All right, so now I would like a stamp to kind of stamp in the backgrounds. I think I'm going to use this one. Let's get this one put away. That one was great. That was perfect for that. Okay. So, yeah, whether or not, this one's called Flight of Fancy. Whether or not we'll get this done in this one video, I do not know, but we'll give it a shot. I'm just going to use this little one it's just swirlies kind of. And I do have an acrylic block that it'll work on, so that's good. Okay, what I'd like is just to do some here and there. I'm thinking I don't want black. I think I'm going to use potting soil and see. I mean, if it's not enough, we can do another layer of black if we don't feel like this shows up enough. So like right here. Yeah, I think it's pretty light. Okay, we'll do black. Lighter than I wanted anyway. Yeah, let's do black instead. Okay. I don't want a block. I want to be able to mush it. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, that just gives it one more layer. This one. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Stamp it off here. This is a little fairy. You can see the little face. Okay. All right, so we did that. Get rid of the stamp. Okay. The other thing I wanted to do, hold the phone, is let's use a little bit. Oh, geez, I just tripped over my rolling card. Just about lost me. I'd like to use a little of this cream paste on here too. Let's see, I was just checking to see what time it is. This is Stamperia cream paste in gold. And I was thinking I'd like to do the edges in it. Yeah. Okay, good. Just kind of framing it in the gold. Okay. Ooh, yes, okay. Okay, we'll do the back. I'm okay with it a little bit thicker on the back because the back isn't going to be decorated, really. I mean, focal point wise and stuff. Okay. Okay, there is the back cover. All right, so I think I'm just gonna rub that off on this paper. Okay. Oh, that's the front. This is the front, this is the back. Hello, Gail. It's all right. I feel like I missed a little bit right there, wouldn't you know, now that it's all put away. Okay. Okay, and I'm wondering if now our while that's drying, let's see how these are doing. Let's just set these right up here on my basket. Okay. Yep, these are dry. So I hope you can see how much more aged they look than, you know, than when they were the bright metal. So those are going to be our rings. Gosh, just when I think I have all of the embossing powder, there's more. So these will be our rings, and it leaves us with these fun, kind of fun tags. So I'm going to put those on the tray on my project cart, and we will be adding those to what we do, the fun things we make. Okay, so let us decide. Let me get my papers. Let's decide what paper we want on the inside of the covers. Gosh, this is going to be hard because they're all so beautiful. I really like that. I really like that too. Oh gosh. Oh, I love that too. I'm going to use this, and my thinking is I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for at this moment. So I'm going to use one of these sheets. You know, I got it to use it, but it's so hard for me to use this paper The first cut's painful. Oh, look at how pretty the branding strip is too. So pretty. I love it. Okay. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, we'll set that aside. Just checking to see how much time we have. We've got about 15 minutes is all. Okay, I'm going to cut these at 6. And so it'll be right down the middle, right? So 6. And then I'm going to go 9. And it leaves gorgeousness for a tag. Oh, so pretty. So exciting. Now, I think I want this writing, so I'm going to go 9 this way. What's this? Yeah, it's just fun to see what's left. Okay, so we have our first scraps. Isn't that exciting? I am going to, where's my distress? I thought I had a sponge for, oh, I do, it's up here. Okay. I'm going to go around the edges with this. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. There's that one. And then we're going to have to figure out and punch the holes in this, aren't we? Okay. Oh, I love that with this Victorian velvet. So pretty. Okay. How you guys doing? Okay, you're the front. Are you dry? Not totally. Okay, but I think I can do this. So this is going to go on here like that. So if I can get it straight on there. I just want to draw the circles to punch the holes. Okay. Okay, you go back over there and try some more. Punchy. Okay. And I want to do it on the actual cover just because just measuring, I don't know that I'd hit it perfectly. So that is going to go there. Now let's do this one, which is going to go like that. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so I'll punch that. And right here. Okay. And I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do hole reinforcers out of this paper because, okay, I think that's pretty dry. So we can put that like that. Okay. Oh, I know why it keeps adding on, because there's some coming off of the cover still. I might have to hit it again with the heat gun. Let's use Fabri-Tac. Let's just make sure this goes nowhere. We doing okay? Or am I gonna have to? Okay, 10 minutes. So in terms of decorating the front cover, maybe later in a different video, because we're gonna run out of time. I'm gonna make sure it adheres well by the hole. Okay. I'm mostly concerned with lining up the holes. Okay, let me get my little card and just make sure it's good and smooshed. Okay, so that's the back cover. Did I do that? I did it backwards. I did it backwards. Oh well, we're going to have to cover that up, that writing on the back cover, because I did it upside down. Oh, that's your friend Gail for you. Okay, well that's all right. We'll just put something over that and it'll be fine. Okay, let's make sure this one's right. Yes, I think it's right. Okay, that's all right. Nothing that can't be fixed. It's always something, isn't there, with every journal? But happily, the rest of the pattern isn't anything that's directional, so it's just that little spot where, but I really wanted that little spot that has the words, of course, but we'll just have to cover that part up. Okay. So now, just get this. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Now I am seeing a bit of the cardboard right there. I'm going to have to try to maybe cut that off a little bit. I have these mixed media scissors that are sharp as all get out, and they are pretty great. So I'm just going to see if I can peel that off just a skosh. Yep, got it. There we go. Good. Okay, I'm going to hit this with the heat gun more because I still have stuff coming off of it. But there's the back and the front, and then we're going to decorate this area. But that's going to be another day because we're just about out of time. So thanks everybody so much for coming along on this one, and we will just see you in the next video. Again, this video and anything we do on the Fairy Whispers will be in the Blue Fern Studios playlist. So have a grateful day, everybody, and we'll just see you in the next video. Bye!